What it do? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Tis the season for some bald head reason. It is your boy Timothy Harvey in the house, man. I am your host, and I'm surrounded by these bald headed scholars. My man over there flying high, fly Eagles, fly V-Lev. What's going on? Why?
What's happening? What's happening? That's right. Fly Eagles fly. We're a little low this week. We took a bad L, but we'll be back. We'll be back in the air next
You'll
week.
be back. You'll be
Get some
back. I know you
boys.
will, man. Yeah. Hey, just tell your boy, you know, he got old cousin. Tell him take old buffering, dog. He'll be all right. You know.
Oh, Anderson.
Oh, Anderson. Tell him go. Tell him get old Anderson, dog. Throw back. He'll be good to go.
Where will you get?
I don't know, man. Y'all know I go way back there. Why, dog? Talk to me, dog. What's going on? Merry Christmas to you, brother.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Mele Kiliki Maka, other ones don't know how to say Christmas that way too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a good thing, man. I'm glad to be here, man. It's been a minute. I've been off the net for a couple times, but I'm back. So hey, all I can say right now is Merry Christmas. Happy holidays the most. And for some of us, the holidays is hey, we looking for the new year. Because like my dog said, December ain't nice, brother. Hey, and I got a birthday in the month and a wedding anniversary and all that. But right now, December under my naughty list. Hey, that must in the top number one spot right now.
Yeah, it ain't no bestseller for me, dog. Don't see my calendar need to stop at November, dog, and pick back up in January, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, December right now, onion night.
There it is, right there, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And what's going on out there in Cali? West Side?
West Side.
Talk to me nice, dog. What's going on?
Man, what's going on? How everybody doing, man?
Everybody.
I'm about with you on December, bro, right now, because, I went to Vegas last week, check out the Falcons, and I brought COVID back home and gave it to everybody in the house. So my grandkids, man, that they fighting it right now. It's not hitting them as hard as it hit me and the wife, thank goodness. But they're still fighting it. And me and the wife in the last couple of days of it. But dude, I'm still in good spirits, man. I'm past the worst of it. So today is the best day. So we almost at the end of it, man. But ready for a new year. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody. And let's kick this thing off, man. Let's get this thing going.
Right on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're gonna do. Obi-Wan, talk to me, baby. Merry Christmas to you, doctor.
Happy holidays, and from Obi-Wan, only one, Obi-Wan.
That's right.
Yes, we out here in Tennessee, man. We doing our thing, man. We just laying low. Hey, waiting for next year to kick off. Everybody got that New Year's resolution waiting. 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? After the 2 weeks, their resolution is going out. You know what I'm saying? Going.
Right.
I get worried about it after that, but hey, let's do it.
Okay, all right then. That's what I'm talking about, dog. So we're gonna jump right to it in the head lead, man. The head lead is brought to you by New Spot Alert ATL, your number one plug for social eateries, dining, gas, cleaners. Man, we don't give a damn what you're trying to find. If it's a new spot and you can service it, dog, and it's gonna serve the people, we got to give the people what they want. So y'all need to go ahead and check that, subscribe to that New Spot Alert ATL, man. Plug. Get on up in there. All right, the head lead. Fellas, what will you remember most about the year 2024, and what impact will it have going forward? Ando, kick us off.
Not one event in particular about 2024, but mostly what I'll remember most that's going to impact my life going forward is, lives that are lost. I know this hits us all personally, especially now with you guys, but just throughout the year, there was some loss in family circles, people that I grew up with, some folks out here in the 9 to 5 community, some colleagues, and And so it makes you appreciate life more, man. And I just think that the impact that it'll have on me going forward, man, just, seeing, people we know and loved ones being here today and gone tomorrow is just to enjoy the time we have here. And it's something my personality is a lot like Tim's. I try not to have a bad day, right? And bad things are gonna happen. And I try to have moments in the day where I laugh about something, you know, I read or find out about something new. Um, I try to live my life in an upbeat and positive manner, because life's gonna happen to us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but everyone's not like that. And we all know, whether it's friends or family or work colleagues, you can get around that energy where people just kind of want to just be down and just letting stuff happen to them. And man, that stuff is strong, right? And you have to constantly be in a state of mind where you're fighting that. Um, I don't really want to say that that's the natural reaction. I know that's what we're always told. Um, but you can stay in that place for too long, man, and before you know it, you'll be there for a long time. So I just try to stay positive, man, and any lessons that I want to take forward is to just be appreciative of every moment. Be appreciative of this life that we have and the impact that we have on our people, our loved ones, our family that we interact with, and you know exercise some patience. Take a step back. I've learned not to be so outspoken, but to listen more, because I know I can be outspoken. And I've always been a pretty good listener, but I think I want to focus more on that, um, and try to continue to live my life in a way where I positively impact others, leave a positive impression on people's lives that I come into contact with, man, and just, um, you know, living life to its fullest. So, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I'll take forward from 2024 into 2025 is life is precious. Let's appreciate one another. Let's stop holding grudges. If it's something that we want to do or you like to do, that's you haven't been doing it because somebody else didn't want to do it. It's your life, right? You here one time. That's what make you happy, man. Going out there and jump out the airplane that's gonna land anyway. I don't care, but that's what make you happy, do you. And
Yeah,
so,
indeed. Indeed.
dude, that's my lesson going forward, man. That's what I'm taking with me. Um, make the
That's a
most of
bet.
our time here, man.
Right on.
Good
Well
word.
said, bro.
Good
Well
word.
said. Well said.
Mhm.
Obi-Wan?
Man, I had something written down, but Ando opened my eyes up to something else I had that I was thinking about as well. So I'm not even gonna go off of the thing that I had written down. I'm gonna go off the dome, man, and talk about one of the things that I was thinking about, and it was practice patience. You know, I've always been get things happening. What I'm saying, move, move, move. Like the military say, shoot, move, communicate, but you know, practice patience. You know, my wife, man, her job, is so stressful. And I see her, what I'm saying, on a daily basis. I come home, she's at the either kitchen counter or up in the office, what I'm saying, and actually working her tail off, what I'm saying, answering calls, doing this, doing that. But I just watch her, man, and her patience. It's just like she's making things happen, man, at a pace that is like, wow. So, just with her, just watching her, man, and the conversations we have, she always tell me, what I'm saying, before you react, Noble, think, practice patience. What I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna take going forward into, the new year and beyond, practice patience, be an active listener. Um, we have a 25-year-old and a 20-year-old, and hey, those ages right there, man, we know we were doing at 25 and 20, man. We were doing our thing. But
Mhm.
we actually watch them, and we try to give them advice, and we just don't want them to make the same mistakes that we made. Of course, they're gonna make mistakes, man. They human.
Yep.
But just practice patience, man, and make sure that you're taking care of what you can take care of, because you only control what you can control. You can't control others, so don't try to control others. And like the job that I work now, I don't try to control others, and I listen to them, and if they want my opinion on something, I give them my opinion, but I'm gonna be honest, But going forward, practice patience. That's my thing. Practice patience.
It seems like that might be the call sign for this week here.
Yeah.
Watch out,
Man, hey, I had a couple things, man. But y'all hit it. Over one, you hit it, man. Ando, you hit it too, bro. Holding things in by what done happened with family, friends, etc. Don't know what it is, and you taking that with you. It's not doing you any good, bro. It's just it eats you up inside to a point to where you end up having health concerns, and they still smiling and just 100% good, moving on without even thinking about nothing that done happened, what they done did, and things like that. So with me, man, with 2024, brother, fellas, I'll tell you right now, man, for me, it's hard, because we had a good guy that I knew that was in the church. He passed, unexpectedly too, in this year, November. Man, that hit us hard. And then he turned around now and did, have to deal dealing with my mother-in-law, and then the time frame of that occurring, that was, for like Tim though, that was the same time frame that, back in the 1980 when I lost my mom. So it's kind of around the same time frame. So it's kind of like there's a whole lot of emotion going on. So
yeah, you had a trifecta going on there, bro.
So,
you know what I'm saying? And I know that personally about you because you and I talked about that. So I know that, and then your birthday is on the 13th, pretty much around there. I know y'all wonder how I remember all these birthdays like that, because I'm one of the people that give a damn. That's why. So if I know you and you in my circle and I know you, if you know anything about Harvey, if I know your birthday, it ain't gonna be no Facebook thing. I'm gonna call you.
yeah.
That's just something that I do. If you know me, you know that's me. I'm gonna do that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So it's rough, man. 24, man. I'm almost at that point, like, get on up here and get on up out of here. I need you to be like Speed Race. I need and Thundercat Hold. I need you to go and get up out of here. Right now, you ain't doing me good. You got me. Got me thinking about a lot of things. But one of the things you all hit it, man. You gotta start telling folk now. Listen, you do got one life, man. You got one life. You got one rotation in this life, in this thing called life. So in that one rotation, you got to make it do what it do. You got to do what's good to you, what makes you feel good, and if that means cutting certain things out, cutting certain folk out, doing what you got to do to make sure that your life is what you want it to be, and living it that way, you got to do it. I think about how we hard on my son. I be like, man, let me let him figure it out. He ain't 22, but let me let him try to figure out, what he want to do. But I also want him to understand, look, the reason I'm pressing you is because, at 22, boy, you got time to make some the correct decisions. Because I think back when I was 22, boy, I wasn't making some correct decisions. And I'm trying to tell you now what you should be being able to do. But I can only now just step back now. I'm gonna have to let him make those decisions on his own, because, like you said, life is life. Life gonna life you no matter what. It's gonna do some things. It's gonna make you make adjustments. So I gotta let him see. I gotta trust and believe that he's gonna be able to make the right decision. He ain't been in no trouble. He done tore his car up that we gave him, but that's he was surviving. So I got to look at that. That was a blessing in that. So we just got to keep pushing, man, fellas, and take life one day at a time, and know that, hey, what's coming for us is for us, and what's ours is gonna be, ours by the grace of God. But we just got to keep pushing. And 24, it's time to go. I need to roll in 25 and see what it's gonna do.
No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. Big Leo.
Man, hey Keita, man, what you just said, talking about them 20-something-year-olds and making mistakes, man. That's not what I want to talk about, but I do want to touch on that real quick because man, you gotta always remember, man. We went just like you said, we all went through it. We made some mistakes, man, and I'm dealing with that same thing right now with my son, man. Just trying to get him to understand, hey, you can't do this, or you can't got to make this decision right here. And you don't want to try to make every decision for them. You don't want to do that. You want them to be able to grow up, make their own decisions, man. But you want to steer them from some of them pitfalls that we can see that they might not see yet.
Most definitely.
So I'm having that same conversation, man, with like 3 of my partners right now. So you number 4 that I've had this conversation with is probably in the last month, man, where just trying to steer them boys right. So they'll get there though, just like we did. They don't get there, man. We just got to stay in their ear. That's all.
Yes,
but,
sir.
My main thing I want to talk about with 2024, one of the things that had the biggest impact 2024 was this election. And I don't want to harp on it too much because I'm past it. For me, I'm past it because I think we've all here on this podcast, man, we've all put our family and ourselves in position to where, it really doesn't matter who the president is. I think we've done some things, man, to get ourselves and our families pretty straight, where we're going to be all right. But we all know there's some people out here that's going to be affected by this thing. There's some people that's going to lose out on some things. All right. There's going to be some people who, their kid, they had the opportunity to go to college because of DEI, and because of, rules that were put in place by the previous administration. This thing was a little more fair than it normally would be. There's some people that's going to miss out on some funds that they would normally be able to get. Some people that's going to be, removed from this country or families separated. All those type things are going to happen, man. So my thoughts is what, are with those people because they're going to deal with some things. And we know it. We know it's coming because of the way this whole, this election went, and not just the presidential election, but Supreme Court. Everything pretty much is set up to where these people are going to have to fight some battles, man, for 4 years, or possibly more. So I think the biggest thing that happened in 2024 that I can think of is just that election where, we dropped the ball, man. Some of us didn't go out and do our thing like we were supposed to. And the person that, I guess I'm speaking for myself, the person that I wanted to win didn't win. And so we know there's going to be some consequences for some people. So I just pray that they're able to just, get there, get through it, persevere, and that they can get to a situation, get to a place, man, where they can just keep things moving, keep afloat, so they can just survive these 4 years, man, and keep it moving after that. Like I said, it's not going to affect us too much, I don't think, because I think we've done the right thing to get ourselves squared away. But you don't want to forget about those people that are going to have to deal with a lot of those things.
That's correct. And that goes back to one of our episodes we was talking about. We was concerned about how will we pass this on to the future and how would they react to what's happening right now, or how it would affect them in the future. We start speaking about democracy specifically about that. And I was going to talk a little bit about that too. So let me share something with y'all real quick to piggyback off you said about that election. The election happened, and it ain't so much about the politics to me. It's about who we are now. And I'm going to tell you, it affected me. I'm going to tell y'all this. I don't know if I told all of y'all this in this forum, but I think I told you individually. And I'm not doing it, like I said, to all you veterans out there. Hey, I support all you guys. If you served in the uniform, I will always and forever respect you. I respect anybody that love our country and show that. But I have to be 100 with myself, and I have to be truthful with you. Given what I wrote in my book and what I know about things about the country and and all of that, the anthem and all this stuff here, but then just to see America go out and emphatically basically say that we want this instead of what we stand for. When America made that choice, I was already not doing it, but I was just at the Hawks game last night. I cannot allow myself, something just would not allow me. I don't view standing for the anthem as something I can ever do again. I just can't do it. And I served in the military, and I love my country, and I love the pomp, the circumstance of it, and what it stood for to me. But it sunk in to me, and I'm not trying to persuade anybody to do anything. I'm just telling you how I feel. It sunk into me that America don't feel the same. The very thing that we set out to preserve and all that, America shown me for sure that that's not who we really are, you know? And I feel like a hypocrite. I feel like a hypocrite. I feel like a hypocrite trying to stand up and stand for an anthem that, and I know for sure we're not living up to any of that. We don't embody any of that stuff in there, you know, not now. We don't, you know, and so I just feel different about it. But this is what I'm gonna take into 2025. So I kind of did a little research on this symbolically. This has been a terrible year, 2024 for me as a whole. But for some reason, every life event that I've been associated with is associated with the number 24. Okay, I'm gonna share some with you. Andrew, I think I told you about this one time. This is kind of staggering right here. Well, I'm gonna throw some stuff out to you. The number 24 stands for balance, harmony, and completeness. If you believe in the Bible, if you believe in any type of religion or whatnot, it's also symbolic of the 24, you know, righteous people that surrounded God around his throne or whatnot. Okay. But every significant thing in my life is surrounded by 24. I'll give you a little history. I was born on the 24th day of August. My wife was born on the 24th day of October. I met my wife in 1994. I was 24 years old. In April 24th, 2004, I got hurt in Iraq at 10:24 in the morning. On August 24th, 2011, Afghanistan, which is my birthday, I got hurt in Afghanistan. I went to Desert Storm on August 24th, 1990. I returned on March 24th, 1991. I lost my mom in December 2024. 24, either good or bad, has affected my whole life. And I don't know why that I've been tied to that number. And I thought about that and I was like, this number always pops up when something significant happened to me. Every time, every single time something happens to me. You know, it's surrounded around that number. I don't know what it is, but it's weird. So 2025, I'm going into it. I'm looking at things with a clear mind, a clear head, but I'm also separating myself from stuff that I know that don't have the same energy that I have. To your point, Akita, what you were saying. I'm not holding grudges, but I also understand that when you know that a relationship, like between family members, for example, is not going to work, I can't continue to mend fences that I didn't break because it's not going to work. Because if they don't want the same thing, then, you know, it's the proverbial phrase I use all the time. You pissing uphill, dog. You might well go stand on the side of a mountain, piss uphill, and you know what's going to happen. It's going to come back on you. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need for me trying to mend any fences that I didn't break. If the other party don't want to do that and they're not putting the same energy into that, you sabotage your own mental health. That's just my thoughts on that. True. That's just my thoughts and my beliefs.
100% true. Okay.
You know, so with that, we're going to roll on into something else, man. Hey, this is that. Who's the biggest Christmas star, man? Is it Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, or is it Frosty the Snowman? Leah, we're going to stay right here where we at, dog. Who the biggest Christmas star?
I'm from South Carolina, man. We ain't know nothing about no Frosty the Snowman except for us all. we ain't know nothing. We ain't got no Frosty. We ain't got no snow. Damn sure ain't got no snowman. So I ain't know nothing about it, man. So for me, it's Rudolph, dog. Rudolph the star. Rudolph. Hey,
Rudolph is the star.
What Christmas movie or Christmas show have you seen with a snowman, with Frosty the Snowman, but no Rudolph? All of them got Rudolph in it, though. Everybody's one of them.
All of them.
Hey, all Rudolph. The videos that go with the Christmas song, the Mariah Carey's and the Merry Christmas. All of them they got Rudolph, dog. All of them ain't got no snowman, dog. They ain't got no thing. Hey, tell me if they got a snowman down in Obi-Wan. Tell me if they got a snowman down in New Orleans. Ain't no snow.
Hell no.
Ain't no Dallas. No man in Dallas. I already know it. Rudolph the star though. He's a star.
Yeah,
Hey,
ain't no snowman in Dallas out there in Dallas Fort Worth. It's the hottest it is out there sometimes. Hey, okay.
Even hey, and who them kids looking for at night? You know, to see what they looking for Rudolph to bring him.
Yeah,
So that's the
they
star.
looking for Rudolph. Okay.
No question.
So Rudolph, your man.
Rudolph, that's my guy. Yes, sir.
Okay, we're gonna give one check to Rudolph there. Rudolph won. Rudolph won. Frosty did. Watch dog. Who your man, dog?
Man, you know, you gotta go. I was about to talk about Frosty, man, but that old school Frosty that had that pipe in his mouth, but and that carry for a nose,
and the top hat.
Yeah, with a top hat. Hey, that's an old school Frosty, but he still had a guest appearance though, because Rudolph showed up with his nose so bright, you know. So Rudolph, you know, you say Rudolph everywhere, man. Rudolph gonna show up no matter what, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, if DMX got a song about Rudolph, come on now.
Well, yeah.
You know it's Rudolph, man. DMX done rapped about Rudolph.
Okay, so it's Rudolph too, Frosty Daddy. Y'all big on Rudolph. You big on Rudolph right now.
Rudolph done crossed into rap, brother.
Okay, all right. Rudolph. Okay.
Rudolph and hip hop and rap, and R&B.
That's
Rudolph
man.
out there get jiggy with it.
He's trendsetter.
Trendsetter. Hey, that boy out there twerking.
He in the air as we speak right now.
right now, in the air as we speak, shining bright like a diamond. Yeah. And
hey, dog, it's Rudolph, bro. You know, we from the South. We ain't used to seeing a lot of snow, so yeah. Rudolph. Plus, Rudolph was the underdog. You know what I'm saying, man? Everybody could see the potential in him. He just couldn't see it in himself. You know what I'm saying? He finally got that shot. That was all of us, man. That was all of us kids. Like, yeah, just give me a shot. If somebody could just talk to him, just pump me up. And then, bam, you know, Rudolph was an underdog, man. We can all relate to, man. Especially if you had older brothers or something in your life that was kicking your ass all the goddamn time.
That's right.
he turned that nose
Rudolph
on.
with the Misfit Island.
When he turned that nose on, he was in the head lead.
Yeah, no, he was head lead, bro.
Hey, Rudolph with the Misfit Island. Y'all better know.
Frosty cool as a fan, man. You know, he grow on you as you get older. You're like, oh yeah, look at old Frosty, that's an old cool cat right there. But, you know, but on Rudolph, boy, that boy always it's gonna jerk some tears on you at some point in that story.
Yes,
it's gonna hit you right here. Plus, but he the biggest star. Like I said, he in rap songs, you know, he in all kinds of songs, man, and commercials. The biggest star definitely is Rudolph, dog.
You gotta do. Rudolph, you go outside and drive around town right now. Somebody got some deer, some antlers on their car, and a red nose on the front.
Yeah, that's right. That part.
Look, right next door, dog. Right next door. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
Rudolph covering the whole world in one night, dog. Frosty ain't doing that. Frosty just chilling in one spot.
That's a bad man. But I'm gonna have something to say about that in a minute, though. Go ahead, Overwatch. Tell y'all a little something. Go ahead, Overwatch.
Like a red nose. Like a red nose. Like a red nose. Like a red nose. Hey, we going with old Rudolph, man, because he was different. Yeah, he was different. Very, very different. You know, he was different, but his unique abilities, you know, he helped others, you know, and you know, hey, Rudolph is the man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Wise Dog said, man. Hey, when people riding around in their vehicles, what they got on the front of their vehicles? Doggone antlers and a red nose. And a red nose.
No doubt.
So we going with Rudolph.
You going with Rudolph. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and make a confession. I'm going to go with Rudolph, too, because Rudolph is more kid-friendly, okay? He's more kid-friendly. He's more versatile, kid-friendly, adult-friendly, and all that. But now I'm going to go back to something you said there, Keita. Don't get it twisted now. Frost is a bad man. Frosty had a top hat. Frosty had a top hat. Frosty had, you know what I'm saying? He was a bad man. Frosty, you know, you could just tell he had pimp tendencies, okay? Because on Dumb and Dumber, they thought they put no nose in there, but that boy went down there and put that thing somewhere else, boy. Old Frosty was holding there, boy.
I ain't figure out how Frosty was smoking that pipe, though. How was he smoking that?
Frosty, no, don't put that carrot on there. I'm on this weed. Put it down there. Now. Put it down there.
He's smoking a pipe, man.
You know, Frosty would have been a man. Frosty just got a little nasty on Dumb and Dumber. That's all. You know, just got a little
gangster, man. Hey, Frosty sit there smoking that pipe.
He was gangster, dog.
You smoking heat.
Frosty, and then think about this. Frosty was just like a pimp. He couldn't stand to be hot because, you know, pimps don't like to sweat. You know what I'm saying? You know, that boy was bad. Smoking the pipe, chilling outside. Hey, you know, on the corner, that's pimp stuff there, dog. You know what I'm saying? Rudolph running around committing burglaries and stuff like that, you know, setting up people's houses and all this other stuff. Frosty bad man. But I'm going Rudolph, dog. Rudolph was shining bright right now, dog. So it's a clean sweep. But now this is what I'm going to know. Now, y'all probably already got family members in town, so if they can hear me, y'all going to want to turn this part down, dog, because I ain't got nobody here right now. But, man, who you kicking up out of your house first, man? Friends with them badass kids or them freeloading-ass relatives? Obi-Wan, who you kicking out first, dog? Who the first one you go get Martin? Who going to get Martin first, you know?
Man, I'm gonna go Martin on y'all. Get out. Hey. Them friends, badass kids, man. Them badass kids. Because they don't give a shit about what you got. And the first time you try to correct them, what they gonna say? You ain't my daddy. You ain't my pappy.
So you saying your couch is not a trampoline? That's just what you saying?
Kick them friends, badass kids out. I mean, we all got freeloading relatives, man. You know what I'm saying? You can talk to them, trying to get them right. But them badass kids, man, they go tear up your shit. They go tear it up. Yeah. They go tear it up.
Yeah, they will. They will, dog. They'll put you in the red. Come in there and deadline all your shit, dog.
They gonna tear your shit up, man. Hey, they will.
Yeah. Kitchen table gonna need to be Circle X after they finish playing dominoes on your shit and all this other stuff, dog. You know
your shit gonna be 0-2. 0-2, baby. Now I'm Mr. Capable.
Yes, sir. Lando, who you putting out first, dog? Freeload relative and badass kid.
Man, I'm with Obi on this one, dog. I'm putting them goddamn badass kids out, bro. They don't care about your stuff, man. At first, I was kind of like, oh, let me see, you know, because I put them freeloaders out too, you know, save me some money and time. Then I got to thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, though. I done been in some badass kid situations too now.
Yeah.
And I might be able to talk to my relatives a little bit. I really get a piece of my mind. But them badass kids and them parents, man, you know, you want to let little Johnny and Susie, you know, scratch my daughter in the face, and, you know, throw stuff all over the kitchen, and just somebody come and hitting on me, you know, hit me with wooden spoons and stuff. And that's how she is when she get mad. No, man.
All that shit ain't got no business.
Dude, man, I done had to spank one of my kids' daughter in their house before because they wouldn't discipline the child. I'm like, hey, man, what are you doing? You gonna let this little Tasmanian devil keep drawing blood from all of us? I couldn't put him out because I was in his house, so I just spanked her ass, and they just looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, you better learn them now before they get older.
Yes.
Well, I'm with it, man. You know, hey, I got some arguments to be made about this, but I'm gonna hold by here for a minute. But you right though. Watch out. Who you throwing out first, man? Who getting up out of there?
Man, hey. You know what? I was thinking about them bad, the irritating ass freeloaders, but I'm about to go with them bad ass kids. I gotta go with them. Man, hey, boy, cause they come to your house, boy, you be like, hey, don't touch that right there. And you come around the corner, they got that shit in the air, throwing it up. And then your shit get broke. You come back around there, they done left. You like, this get broke. And all you can think about is the one you caught with that in their hand, and they done broke
That's
your
right.
left. And they knew it. And now you're mad at the parents too, because now they calling and talking, hey man, I think no, we got to talk about this. You talking about replacing my shit, your son, bro.
Yeah. That's what we got to get to. Let's talk about that.
Put myself down, and he was the last one had it, and now it's broke.
Yeah.
After y'all left, so I know he did it.
Yeah.
So at the next get together, you all are uninvited, or you come to the door with a replacement what he broke and leave his ass at home. I'll go outside in the front yard. I got a tie out there, tie his ass out that side, and he can run around in circles, kickball in circles, but he ain't coming in the house.
He ain't coming up here.
Outside.
Yeah.
How
you get banned at folk? How do you get banned from somewhere at folk? You know what I'm saying?
Gotta do it. I gotta put you outside. Boy, I put you in one of the little ties, the one that little dog tail, you screw that mud in the ground. Yeah. Tie it up, man.
He out there like a little tetherball out there just running around.
That's it. Yeah, run around in a circle. That's it.
Yeah. That's it. Well, y'all hard on him, dog. Y'all hard on him. Lev, who you throwing out, man?
Man, hey, I think they're hand in hand. I don't know this thing through, dog. I think they're hand in hand. I think them freeloading family members, they don't want to bring them bad kids over there, man. So hey, and who got to go with them? Them bad kids got to go with them, dog. So that's I tell you, hey, I had a family member over one time, dog, and I sat there and watched this little kid. Number one, you too old to be sitting in my chair, sitting at my table with your legs, your feet all in the seat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. With your shoes on, and you got your. Now we at the table eating now, and get my cloth cushioned seats at the kitchen at the table. You got your shoes sitting up on there. And you too old, and your parents sitting right there by you, and don't do nothing about it. And so I ain't say nothing, man. I said, all right, I'm gonna try to look the other way, because if I say something, I know me it's gonna come out wrong. But then I see you drinking some doggone juice or something like that, man. I'm hey, hand shaking like that, man, because you play in and don't want to eat, and you over here looking at this right here, and this thing, I see all the juice just falling out on my seat, dog. Stains, and the parents still right there talking. I know they see the same thing I see. I know. Sit there and watch the kid just do whatever. So for me, if I can get rid of that parent, get them up out of here, then they're gonna take little badass with them, and they gonna get up out my crib.
They gotta take little Johnny on out the door with you.
Yeah, take little Johnny. That way I can go ahead and go back to the way I want, where it's just peace and quiet in my house. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to close. I got a bunch of basketballs and footballs and stuff back there in my man cave, man. Little thing my kids accomplished over the years. Yeah. I shouldn't have to close my man cave door, because I don't want you in there playing with them. I don't want you. Hey, I got my little putting green in there. I don't need your little bad kid going in there swinging them clubs, being knocked else, dog. So I'm gonna put the parent out, and like Martin do, you can get the stepping with you.
You can get the stepping. Hey, you know what? I agree with you. That's the best way to put it, dog. Cause see, it started like that. See, this is a process how you get set up like this. The first thing you do, you try to be hospitable, and you say, hey, some people make this statement. I ain't gonna never say this shit. I ain't never saying that. You'll never hear this come out of my mouth. Never. Some of the people come in, oh man, y'all come on in, man, make stuff at home. No, don't make stuff at home. Yeah, no. Cause this ain't your home. The only way you can make yourself at home is if you make yourself on that mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself on the mortgage. Then you can make yourself at home, dog. But no. And your kids, I'm gonna dust the roads. The first kids I see running coming in my house, because when they come in there, you thinking, all right, you finna sit down. It's like they see runway lights. Wow, they just take off running. I'm gonna start laying tripwire. When they go in there, I'm gonna snatch that shit, let them fall and bust their damn mouth. Sit your little ass down.
Well, you better stone cold Steve Austin.
Ain't gonna be no running in here, dog. Yeah, I'm a stone cold. I'm gonna catch one like the Rock soon they come in there. Keep yourself on there. I'll tell you. But you right about that, Leo. They'll sit right there and watch them kids just
right there.
And I'm like, and see, that's why I don't be want to offend people. I'm telling you, if I tell you come visit me, man, it needs to be known right now. Don't bring your kid. If you ain't got a babysitter, just don't come.
Or if you're gonna bring them, make sure you done brief them on what to do when they get to the crib, man. Don't
I
touch
just flat out don't allow them, Lil. I just flat out don't allow them. I ain't even gonna tell you no lie. I just tell them if you got kids, just don't come by here.
Hey, don't give your kid a Ritalin. Get one of them pills.
So they make me nervous, dog. They make me nervous. Even if they just sitting there, I know that it's only a matter of time before they do something.
Give them something to keep them calm.
You know, I'll be like, okay. But see, then they be like, well, give them a snack. I ain't getting no damn snack because you've been waste that all over every damn thing. You should have ate before you came over here.
I got that snack. It's called Juice.
Ain't
brand of NyQuil.
Put you right to sleep because you put some grape stain. Ain't nothing.
That NyQuil put you right to sleep.
Oh yeah, that's it. Be like, you want something to drink? What that Robitussin there?
That tussin, baby.
You want that Robitussin? That Robitussin is strong, dog. That Robitussin is strong.
They be like, I don't know why he's so sleepy. I don't either.
I'm going badass kids though. That's who I'm kicking out. But I'm like, Lev though. You get rid of them parents, them kids going with them, and you'll solve. But I think I'm gonna go a step further. If I know you got badass kids, I don't want your ass there either. You know what I'm saying?
Them baby kids.
I don't want now one of y'all there. You know what I'm saying?
Because they something to show up anyway.
Don't nobody come over, dog. You know what I'm saying? And thank God for Ring, because if you show up my house and I don't know you're coming, dog, you press that Ring doorbell, you're going to be talking to that Alexa by yourself. Because that's all you're going to be talking to, because I ain't even coming to the door, dog. You know what I'm saying? Especially you stand out there with some kids. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, leave your hand out there.
Yeah, you're going to be out there, dog. I'm going to be like, hey, no, you going to get a little Chinese man on the other side or something, dog, or a little Korean dude. You know, I'm gonna turn into some Mexican dude. You gonna think you at Roberto's house? Hey, man, I gonna tell you something, man. I think you have the wrong house, man. You know, I think the guy lives down there, man. You know, he down the Forky block, about 2 blocks down there, man. You're not gonna get Harvey, dog. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And your favorite session, baby, in their prime. Who you taking, dog? You know I like to mess with you. Tayshaun Prince or Lamar. Not Lamar. We call him Lamar in the South. Lamar Odom, dog. Which one you taking?
Lamar has some game, man, in his prime. And Tayshaun kind of remind me of old Plastic Man. That's, he was just long.
Stacey Aubrey, show do. Yeah.
He was long and lanky. He was more athletic than he was supposed to be, you know, than somebody that's long looked like. But he was tough to handle down low too, man. But I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
Yes, sir. In they prime now. Remember now, both of them got a couple chips and all that other stuff there. But in they prime, I want you to just think about this now. Think about it real good, because both of them boys have some moments.
They did. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna lean on Lev on this one, man. I'm gonna call it almost a tie right now. Then whatever Lev have to say, then I'm either gonna agree. I'm probably gonna agree with what he have to say.
Okay, well, we're going right to him right now then. I ain't even gonna give him time to even get up off. Well, put that pressure on him. Come on, Lev, what you got? I'm going right to him right now.
Man, I say go on to the referee, man. Go on to the referee. Let the referee go on and do it, dog. hey, I'm going with the goods, dog. This is a hard one. This is a hard one, but I'm going with the goods, man. Lamar Odom. I'm going with him because you're right, man. They all had their moments, championships, all that good stuff, man. They all been in the same position. They both been six man. I would want to say they both were 6 man of the year.
That's right. That's right. So, but Tayshaun started.
Okay, yeah. But
Odom did too later on. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They both was clearly easily starting material, man. They were 6 man because of the team they was on and all that. But it's just something about that dude, man. When he's on, and just in his prime. When you talking about just in his prime, the goods just had the whole complete game, man. There ain't nothing like a big old 6'9" point guard, can handle the ball like that, man, and see over the top of everybody, pass that thing beautiful. He can shoot that thing. That dude just had a complete game. Tayshaun Prince, don't get me wrong, he had some big moments. He had some real big moments. And it seemed like every time they need a big basket, that dude was doing it, man. That wingspan, he come down there with that left. And once you get that ball up like that with that left hand, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Ain't nothing you can do with it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the goods, man, I feel like he had an overall better game. Not by much, but if I had to pick one to start a team, now we know we can't say over the life of the of their time in the league, because the Goods didn't end up on no good deal, man. That dude ended up in some bad shape. But if we just talking about just they in their prime,
just focusing in their prime.
Yeah, I'm going with Goods, man.
Okay, all right, okay then. Watchdog.
Well, I'm gonna go on Lamar, man. And when I look at that, when I was doing some old background checks and re-looking at some stats, overall, when you look at it, Lamar had 2 championships, 2 rings. Tayshaun got 1 out of that. When you look at it, but overall, when you look at overall stat, you go from the total package of the total game, total press on the court in his prime, it would be Lamar with what he was able to do. But if you want to talk about a particular instance that Tayshaun stepped out and showed out, when in 2004, when he clamped somebody. I ain't gonna say we know who he is. We know who he clamped, right?
Yeah.
That man is great. But he clamped that man in 2000. I want to say it was 2004. He put the clamps on KB.
You talking on who did he put clamps on?
Kobe.
Kobe.
Oh, Kobe. Oh, okay.
In 2004. I think that was 2004 championship when he was.
It was absolutely 2004.
He put the clamp, but we talk about it. We talk about in their prime as a whole. So it's gonna have to be Lamar. But Tayshaun, boy, that was a defense was his forte. You got to look at it like that. Yeah, he was his forte. And that's where he made his money.
Yep. I agree. Okay, the ref gonna solve this for us though. Come on with it, over one.
You referee the defense. The defense is Tayshaun Prince. That boy had quick feet. He was long, and he locked people down. So you respect that. So if I'm going to go with somebody in their prime, it's going to be Tayshaun Prince. Yeah, Lamar Odom, he was part of a crew that had 2 NBA championships. But who was on those teams? We ain't talking about Lamar Odom. We talk about those two championships. Tayshaun Prince, hey, he can lock you down. He was long, he had quick feet, and he can lock you down. And on top of that, if you need a key bucket, mid-range, 3-pointer, he can knock that down. So my pick is Tayshaun Prince.
Okay.
All right.
And you know what? And I agree with you 100%. And I'm going to tell you why I was thinking the same thing. Because I'm looking at this year. I think 2004 was Tayshaun Prince's prime year. You know what I'm saying? So if I take that 2004 year and compare it to Lamar Odom's prime year, and he had a few good, very, very good years, all-star years, in fact. But that year, though, on that team with the Pistons, before he got to play Kobe them, and they should have swept them. They beat them 4-1 now. They should have swept. They about to sweep the Lakers, man. But just think about what he went through. Now, this is the same time in the East, man. You had Paul Pierce, them over there, the Celtics. You had them Knicks over there that was tough, boy. You had them Davis boys in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Boy, they had to go through the gauntlet to come out East. They had more than them down there in Miami and Timmy Hardaway down there to deal with, and them boys down there. You know what I'm saying? So to get to the conference finals in the East, and then though, look, they had to go through Chicago too now. Okay? They had to go through Chicago too to get to the conference finals. I mean, they was dominant. And Tayshaun Prince, man, was probably the most underrated player. If I had to say he was the MVP of that season on that team, I'm saying, I would probably give him that. But now Lamar Odom, like you said, Lamar Odom he gonna stack every stat across the board. He gonna hit it. I'm talking about steals, blocks, rebounds, assists. Like you said, he had great vision. He could do excellent pass and handle the ball. But Prince could play that point forward too, though, man. He could play that. But then when he turn around that other side, though, he go get your best guy. So he guarding Kobe. He guarding Mike. He guarding whoever that best guy is. Allen Houston coming out the screen, Reggie Miller coming. This dude is going to get the best guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And say, come on, let's go get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with TP too, man. That's just me. I'm gonna go with TP, dog. You know,
TP is with me.
I'm gonna go with TP. It's close. It's close. Even with now old Lamar have they had championships and stuff like that now, no doubt. And he impacted. He could carry that team, and because there was some moments in that season where Kobe didn't exactly light it up on the scoreboard, and Lamar Odom had some monster moments, man. Where he filled it up, when he had to step up. But hey, I'm gonna go with TP. Lamar, hey, it could be a toss up. I could have went either way there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to the Christmas tomorrow, man. Christmas holidays are here, New Year's are here, man. What we not taking in 24? Who are we putting on blast this week, and who are we putting on blast not taking into 2024, man? That's what I want to know right now, because this is the most important topic of the night tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? With this one right here, this is the most important topic. So I want to know what we are not standing for. We're not taking it in next week, and we sure ain't taking it in 2025. Lev, hit us up.
Man, I'm not taking y'all. One of y'all touched on a little earlier, man. It might have been you, man. I'm not taking in trying to go out of my way to do what other people aren't doing, man. I'm not taking my energy to go try to help people when they don't want to help.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've always been that way. Man, to try to, turn the other cheek or try to help somebody that I know, well, they may not be thinking right, or maybe they don't quite understand this or whatever. I'm not doing it no more, man. I'm going into this year, and actually I've started already. I'm going into this year, and it is about me and my family. It's about me and my family. I'm looking out for me and my family, and I'm doing what it is that I think I want to do for me or for us, man. And if it don't fit, if you don't fall into that right there, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because I can try to help y'all. I want to. I can tell you what I think about a situation, man. And if you don't want to if you don't want to listen to what I got to say and take it for what it's worth, because I've always been truthful with you. If I've always been, I've always been 100 with you, man. And then you decide all of a sudden you want to question everything. I ain't got no help for you, dog. So I'm just taking that into 2025. I promise you, I already started it, and it's going to be even more so in 2025.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts. I might not even have to say nothing at the end, because I think you pretty much did, man. Watch out. Who you got?
Man, hey, I'm feeling like you right now. I don't know what else to add on to that. But, hey, I put like this. I was out today. Me and the missus was out today, man. And I pointed out something. I said, look around. Look at all these people. Every person we don't walk by, we got Christmas hats on. We trying to smile through it all. And 90% of the people we ran across, man, mean mugged us, looked at us like we had problems. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with y'all? You still out here kicking. You out here shopping. You out here supposed to be, I guess you out here trying to spread some Christmas joy because you out here shopping in these long lines. But you over here looking at me like you want to fight. Like, I don't even know you. One dude, he looked me up and down. I looked back at him like, bro, you good? You all right? Like, I don't even know you, bro. Why you looking at me like you want to fight? I don't know you.
It's a weird world.
All them folk running around here, man, with the gas face, like somebody done chitted in their cornflakes or something. They still using pet milk and some evaporated water and some water in their cereal. And how that come out. Them cereal don't be right. They be soggy in less than 30 seconds. I don't know people right there, man. I gotta put them on. I gotta go. They gotta go, man. I can't take them with me to 2025. We gotta be better, and take care of family. That's what it's all about right now.
No doubt. Ando.
I ditto with all that, man. Ditto. We ain't putting up with none of that shit in 2025. Check this out. Here's where I'm going, bro. I ain't got time for anybody that question my Atlanta Falcons when they drafted Michael Penix at number 8 in the draft just because we signed Kirk Cousins. I ain't got time for y'all in 2025, man. I'm just telling you right now. I don't want to hear it just because you can't understand the genius of it. First of all, we got a defense that was ready. We got offensive weapons
We
in
got a
their
defense.
prime.
We got a defense.
The only reason we weren't in the playoff 3 years in a row is because we didn't have a quarterback. So guess what? When Kirk comes along as the most average, highly played quarterback in the history of football, shout out to his agent. Hey, man, holler at me, man. Sheldon,
I know that's right.
Calrissian, hit me up, Kirk Cousins.
BaldHead Reason is looking for an agent just like you, dog.
Man. We need you, man. We need you. God bless you. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, check this out, though. But listen, man, it was genius because all we needed was somebody that was average or a little above average because all we had was below average. We'd have been in the playoffs competing every year. So it was genius. Yeah, go get Kirk Cousins. But guess what? Who? The guy that we think is the best quarterback in this draft is 8 deep. Ain't nobody talking about it. Talking about Caleb Williams and Jaden, all that. The guy that you think is the best, he's still sitting there at number 8. It take cojones to go out there and do that when you just signed a man to $150 million like 6 weeks early. That take cojones. Dude, I respected that so much during the draft when everybody, oh my God, what are they doing? I was like, genius. This dude, 36, coming off an Achilles injury. And it was what we thought it could possibly be.
Yep.
And he has a history of donating to the other team. A history of that.
Yes, he does.
You know?
Yes. And so he was, and when he fell off the cliff real fast, guess what? We had that young man. Now, guess what? If we didn't have that young man right now, we'd be the last. Oh, they paid Kirk Cousins all that money and they didn't even have a plan. So I'm hating on all them people. I don't want to hear your mouth. Because now they try to shift the argument to, well, why did they pay him? And then they went and got a quarterback anyway. Shut up. You're not going to be right about this. You're not going to be right. So I ain't listening to the stupid people no more in 2025. How about that, boss?
Right on. I love it. Overall, what you dropping on us, baby?
Oh, man. It's this past week, man, I had a real bad experience, man, dealing with Land Rover dealership in Nashville, man. Went to bring my vehicle in for a repair, man. And, I already got it diagnosed. And the guy told me, hey, just bring it back in, set the appointment up, bring it in. So I brought it in, brought my computer in because I can work remote. So I said, man, look, I'm gonna work from here, man. Hey, let me know when the vehicle's ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there working, doing my thing. Dude come in about 45 minutes past the hour, close to lunchtime. And he was like, hey, everything should be done. It's like, I'm getting ready to go to lunch. And by another 20, 30 minutes, your vehicle should be ready. I said, all right, cool, man. I'm going to close my computer down, and get ready to go. So, man, an hour passed by, hour 15 minutes, hour 20. I said, man, what the hell's going on? So I go back in the front. Brother, man, that was in the front, man. He was like, hey, you Mr. Patterson? I said, yeah, I'm Mr. Patterson. He was like, let me call back, man, see what's wrong with your vehicle. He's like, man, it's going to be another hour. I said, that ain't what the guy told me. He's like, man, we found another problem with your vehicle. So I'm like, wow. So this is like time number 3 with this guy I'm dealing with, the service guy. So I went to the manager, man. I said, hey, look, I said, man, last time I was here, dude told me something, found out it was something else. And, now I'm dealing with the same problem again. And this dude, not only did he not have an hour lunch, this dude had a 2-hour lunch. So I'm like, I said, bro, what is going on with this guy, man? Like, does he have something on you guys or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is he's gone for 2 hours? And now I have a vehicle that's being repaired. Now I got an additional repair. So he was like, hey, man, look here. We're sorry, Mr. Patterson. You won't have to pay for it. Don't get me wrong. I said, okay, cool. That's perfect. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? But this guy right here, he needs to be, disciplined, like counsel or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy needs to be written up or something. Like, I mean, he's not communicating, you know, negativity and non-communication. You know, that's crazy. I said, you know, me as a paying customer, you know, I want to make sure my stuff is taken care of. You know, I want you to communicate with me effectively. You know, if something else came up, communicate that to me. Don't just tell me at the end.
They don't think like that. Civilians don't think like that. I had to learn that. They don't think like that, man.
So, you know, and now, you know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, Mr. Patterson, your vehicle's ready. We washing it up, bring it around. Bro, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yeah, you washed my vehicle, but you didn't dry it. How you wash something and don't dry it?
Wow.
I'm like, man, you coming around, man, it got
water spots everywhere.
Man, I'm like, bro, I told that dude, I said, dude, you better get away from me right now. I said, man, you better drive my vehicle. So, man, it had two guys over there. And hey, I'm gonna tell you, you know, bless those guys. Those guys jumped up. They wiped my vehicle down, man. They made sure everything was good to go. And the other guy just beat feet, man, back to his desk, man. But you know, stuff like that, man. You know, negativity and non-communication, man. You know, we can't bring that into the new year, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's communicate with each other, man. You know, if we going somewhere, you know, if we got a service being done, like I had, you know, those guys need to communicate to you, man. You know, that's one of the things, man, that upset me the most about that place, man. So, you know, if I want to put somebody on blast, there's a Land Rover dealership in Nashville, man. Put them on blast.
Put them on blast.
Put them on blast, baby.
I'm gonna go back to something Leah said earlier, man. Your perspective on not, you know, trying to go above and beyond for people that ain't know you ain't gonna meet it. I've been in that mode for a few years now. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of changed me, man. I never thought I would be that kind of person because I was a, you know, same kind of guy trying to just make sure I appease everybody. Damn that. Okay. I'm gonna do unto you as you do unto me. That ain't John 3:16. That's 8:24. Y'all heard that number 24?
Right.
That's 8:24. So in 24, since 24 wanna impact my life, in 24 I'm declaring right now, I'm gonna do unto you as you do unto me. What you give me is what I will give you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sick of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of trying to be the good guy all the damn time. I'm sick of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of doing that. Sick of doing that. And another thing too, and I'm gonna say my point real quick. You know, as I'm getting older, man, I'm realizing more and more, man, people be wanting you to go back and be ESPN when they do something to you and just play all the replays and show them what they done and recap. Hey, you already know that. I ain't got to go there and bring up every little thing. You better stop playing. We ain't finna replay. Yeah. You know, who I look like? Stephen A. Smith. I ain't calling out, you know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be no replay, you know. I ain't like the great Stuart Scott. We ain't gonna go through the highlights and give you everything you done and what happened on this. No, I ain't doing all that. You know what you done. You know what I'm saying? But this is who I'm putting on blast. I'm putting on the Cherokee County Police Department, the Cherokee County, Georgia judicial system, the Georgia judicial system, and the government as a whole right now. Because I'm going to tell you, this goes back to what I was saying about what's going on in America, the point that you said earlier, Leo, because this is who we are right now, and we keep acting like this shit ain't happening, but it is. I'm calling out, so Grant Shaw was a former police officer. He shot and killed this boy called Emmanuel. If y'all heard about that, Miller. Okay, he had a routine traffic stop, whatever. This guy supposedly had been doing something before then. Shot the guy unarmed. Pled guilty. Okay, this is important now. He was going to plead guilty because he thought that he was going to be doing some serious time, and he was facing 10 years for involuntary manslaughter. Okay, but when he came back, at first he didn't have no plea, but they say he's facing up 10 years. But all of a sudden he pled guilty, and y'all ain't gonna believe, man. He entered a conditional guilty plea. When he went in there, they gave this guy, I had to screenshot it because I couldn't believe it. So he got 10 years probation and 500 hours community service.
Killing somebody.
He done killed this boy and pled guilty, and this is what he got sentenced to. So when you do a conditional plea like that, the judge hands down your sentence, the jury, because you don't go to trial. So the judge imposes thing there. Come on, man. Now this is a police officer. So if they doing that already and your boy's already saying the police officer's gonna have free reign and go out there and do stuff like that, guess what's been getting ready to happen?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That was another black man got shot down and killed. You know what I'm saying? Pled guilty, probation, no prison time, and 500 hours community service. As Robin Harris say, officers of the goddamn law. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I'm putting on blast right now. I'm putting on blast America because we need to stop acting like that we doing stuff because we're not. We ain't doing nothing lying to ourselves. And I don't know why people are afraid to call it what it is. This is not none of that stuff that we talking about. We don't embody none of that. Okay. We can be that, but we're not living up to that right now. We're not living up to that right now. And I'm not pledging allegiance to none of this BS right now because this ain't the America that I fought to preserve and serve. It's not. It ain't the America that I want for my family. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the one that I want.
Got the right to say.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I won't be representing myself in that manner. I just can't do it, man. I'm on my cabinet right now. I know, but I can't do it, dog. I can't represent myself in that manner. Just can't do it. But anyway, that's our show for this evening. BaldHead Reason. Once again, I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you guys, man. I hope you guys are safe. Enjoy your families, man. Enjoy your time here. Again, be safe out there and think about things. Put things in perspective, man. Find your path going into 2025, and I hope it's a path that you can live with, be happy with, be prosperous. I hope you guys here have a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, fellas. We did deal with some tragedy on our team right here, so we're going to dedicate this show to, my family, the Harvard family, the Maxwell family for their loss, and for anybody else that had any loss. Ando, we need you to get well, because we know you coming off of surgery, and now you got COVID going on, and all this other stuff and whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? And, I just hope things move in the right direction, and I hope that we can see some type of positive waves here immediately coming out of December, because this has been rough. It's been rough. So, fellas, I salute y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, bros. And we'll be back next week, for another episode. Y'all be safe. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. And we up out of here.
Yeah, to you.